Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you some of the pieces I have in my collection from another major Taxco artisan. Her name is Margot van Voorhees, but better known to collectors and people who appreciate Taxco silver as Margot de Taxco. She is actually another American who moved to Taxco and helped to pave the way for the silver renaissance in Taxco, Mexico. She's also become quite famous the last couple of years, sometimes even rivaling William Spratling, the father of modern Mexican silver, in terms of, I guess, the price that's being commanded by some of her work. They're really quite beautiful and highly sought after by collectors. But before we go further, let me just share with you about Margot van Voorhees from this book, Mexican Silver Hallmarks, written by Mr. Billy Hogarth. Margot van Voorhees died in 1985, born in the United States. Margot married Antonio Castillo in Taxco, Mexico, where she helped her husband launch the company Los Castillo. She created many of the early designs for Los Castillo before the marriage ended in 1946. She opened her own shop, Margot de Taxco, in 1947. Margot is known primarily for high-quality work in champlave enamel, the production of which began in 1955. Another Margot de Taxco shop was located in Mexico City at Juarez, number 14, featuring, in quotes, well-designed enamel inlays, also silver, end of quote. Following a series of labor and government-imposed financial burdens, that the shop went bankrupt in 1977. A few of the former silversmiths at Margot were allowed to continue to use some of her molds after the shop finally closed in 1978. The silversmiths identified to date include Miguel Arias, Jeronimo Fuentes, Hilario Lopez, Jaime Quiros, and Milicio Rodriguez. So, aside from bringing new energy to Taxco, Margot de Taxco also was responsible for developing the skills and talents of many artisans whom she employed in her workshop. She also has a very interesting backstory. I hope to look more into her history. Really dramatic. I understand after the bankruptcy of her workshop, she ended up personally bankrupt and had to depend on the kindness of friends to help her get by towards the end of her life. So really quite dramatic. And also her early beginnings, I understand, growing up in the Bay Area of the United States in California, also had a lot of challenges, pretty dramatic as well. But as the book stated, Margot was famous for her enamel work. Enamel, like as you may know, is created by applying glass in liquid form. It's been heated, turn it into liquid, and then applied onto a silver ornament or figure or jewelry to add color to it. So she was quite well known for that and employed a number of famous artisans who specialized in enamel work. And the other thing she was well known for was creating figural works like the ones that we have in front of us right now. Unlike other artisans who worked in Taxco, who relied heavily on Mexican culture for inspiration, such as William Spratling, who made use of things from Mexican culture, from Mexico's history. Margot was influenced more by her Western upbringing, so we had European, influences. And when you combine those influences and inspiration with Mexican craftsmanship, you come up with really distinctive, really beautiful work creations, just like this. This is like what we have in front of us are silver pieces in the shape of dancing ballerinas, like a set. So you have these two smaller pieces that may appear to be backup dancers for this ballerina here, with her distinctive pose like a swan, her flowing tutu, and her graceful movements. It's like capturing the movement of the dancers, capturing it for in permanent pose. So let's look at the figures more closely. There you go, right there, one of the backup dancers, and this is how it looks in the back. You'll notice it says here Margot de Taxco. That's her signature. And sterling, made in Mexico, and then the model number for this figure. This one, somewhat the same pose, though looking at the different direction. The same thing. There's her signature right there. And then a model number. And then the star of the show, the prima ballerina. Her beautiful headdress, beautiful tutu, and pointed shoes. And this is how it looks from the back. You can see Margot's hallmark there, her signature, Margot de Taxco. Sterling, Mexico, made in Mexico, 5200, model 5200. So I believe this came as a set back in the day. If you were to purchase it, it would have been sold as a set. Okay, let me show you another piece that I have. This is kind of interesting. This is a popular piece, actually, made by Margot. What's unusual about it that it is black and with like these blue accents over here in the ears and around here, the horse's hair right here in the tail, as well as white with Mexico, a burro, a donkey. This is one of the few pieces that you could say is Mexican, few Mexican pieces, in few created by Margot. Few of the Mexican inspired pieces that she created. Obviously the burro is endemic to Mexico, and then you have this sash here, the states Mexico. Really beautiful, really beautiful. And looking behind, you can see her signature as well as the model number 5430. Sterling, made in Mexico, it says in the circle there, and then there's her eagle mark up here. Yeah, wonderful piece. And lastly, I have now where did I put it? Here it is. This pendant right here. There's another figural work that Margot created. This is I don't think this chain even is from Mexico, but pendant certainly was made in Mexico by Margot de Taxco's workshop. There's a figure of constellation Sagittarius the zodiac sign, Sagittarius. Yeah, I have seen this series of zodiac signs made into pendants, different types of pendants representing the different zodiac sign. This looks like this, kind of like filigreed, which is like holes were made into silver to create a figure. And also I've seen a series of the different zodiac signs in solid medallions that appear to be carved out of solid silver, like a repoussé. But yeah, this is the Sagittarius pendant from that series, made by Margot de Taxco. There's a signature right there. As well as the model number, the eagle mark right here. Sterling, made in Mexico, in a circle. Another beautiful piece, figural piece. Now, figural would be like representations of people or animals or living creatures, as opposed to perhaps geometric patterns or abstract patterns. Yeah, this was one of Margot's specialties. So, last look at the pieces. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate it. I hope you would consider subscribing, as well as hitting the notification button to let you know when a video is out. Please hit the like button as well. Thank you so much for sharing and spending this time with me. I really appreciate it, and I really would encourage everyone to look into collecting silver items from Taxco, or just collecting in general. It's quite a rewarding hobby, quite a rewarding opportunity, and what I really like about it is it really appeals to me on many levels. My love of history, my love of treasure hunting, my love of art. It's just a combination of all those things. So I would encourage you to maybe look into that hobby if you get the chance. So hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.